the orange. Beautiful in color, wonderful in taste. We're going to be using that today, and we will be making an orange coconut pineapple cupcake. Let's get started. You're going to be needing whipped topping. You're going to need crushed pineapple, but you want to make sure that the crushed pineapple you drain the water out of. You need some coconut and an orange cupcake. Now you can use your own, or you can get a cake mix with orange, which is either way. So if you want to learn how to make one from scratch, just send me a message and I'll show you how to do that. So let's get started. So we're going to take our coconut and we're going to put it on a cookie sheet. And while our cupcakes are cooking, we're going to go ahead and put that in the oven. All right, so while the cupcakes are cooking and our coconut is toasting, you just need a little bit for garnish. We're going to take our pineapple and put it right in there. That's going to be the filling for our cupcakes. And we're also going to take some coconut and put that right in there, and we're going to stir that all together. This will be the filling of our cupcake. So it's going to be the pineapple together and just a little bit of whipped cream, so the moisture doesn't go too much through the cupcakes, because pineapple is very juicy, so you want to make sure to really drain this. It's the crushed pineapple. So it looks something like that, but we're going to add a little bit more, just a little bit more whipped topping with that. Okay, just a little bit more. And then the great thing is you can put the amount of coconut that you want or the amount of pineapple. And so right there, we have our filling, which will be wonderful. Fresh fruit is always great with cupcakes or cakes or just in general. Once the cupcakes are baked, we're going to go ahead and put it in the freezer for a little bit, so we can go ahead and put a little hole right there and pull out a little bit of cake. And then we're going to go ahead and put our filling in there. So this is the pineapple and the whipped topping together. And you just keep filling that up until it's nice and full. Okay. And then just go ahead and try to like spoon it or like wrangle it into the middle there. And put a little bit more. There we go. And then if you want to, because we're going to put the whipped topping on top, it's going to cover this all up. So it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and just gel it up really nice. And once we do that, we're going to top it. All right, so we've toasted our coconut. You can see it's a nice golden color. I'm going to put it in for just a few more minutes to get just a little bit more. But when you put it in there, always make sure to stir the coconut. Once the cupcake is already filled, we're going to go ahead and take some whipped topping in a reusable bag. I do have a larger shell tip, but you can do this without a shell tip if you wanted to. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and just start at the end and just go all the way to the top. Just like that. Let's show you that again. All right, you just start from the bottom and just circle your way around to the top and release. And once we go ahead and do that, we're going to bring our cool pan. Be careful with the coconut. Now this has been cooled down when I showed you before, so you don't want to burn yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just put that there. And the tray works great for catching any extra coconut. Just sprinkle it on there, and then we're going to finish garnishing it. All right, so once we have the coconut and the whipped topping on, we're going to go ahead and just garnish it with just a little bit of an orange slice there. So that's what it looks like when it's done. And let me show you the finished product. Alrighty. And here we go with the finished product. It tastes wonderful. It's light and fruity, very moist. So if you like pineapple and if you like coconut and if you like oranges, this is perfect for you. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you get a chance to try out some of our recipes, watch some of our other videos, and let's make the world a better place.